me saying, oh look, there's another next Shane Faison, like some fight tips bloke. I don't really know who he's all about, some YouTuber or something. But anyway, I was thinking I'm more like an Icy Mike sort of bloke. I mean, I've got the beard coming on, and in a few years' time I'm going to be bald anyway, so I'm probably going to look like him or mistaken like him. What's happening, fight fans? My name's Will Butler, and if you're new to this channel, I do YouTube videos to do with MMA and fitness and all MMA related stuff. Now obviously doing MMA, which is a mix of martial arts, doing a mix of martial arts over the years, I've learned a lot about self-defense. This dude ain't no MMA fighter. I bet he knows nothing about fighting. And obviously being small, ginger, little violin coming out here, and I had learning difficulties, I used to get bullied quite a bit. So that's what I'm talking about in this video today, which I know is not bullying face to face, but especially with nowadays more and more people being on the internet, is cyberbullying or online bullying, or what it called trolling, or keyboard warriors. Hey, I'm no keyboard warrior. I'll kick your ass. Kick ass. To start off with, the main rule I want to talk about, what deals with any type of bullying, you have to tell someone. If you are being cyberbullied, harassed on the internet or anything like that, you definitely should tell someone. Snitches get stitches, you know, and they end up in ditches, you little grass. And also document what's happening. Make sure you've got copies of what's going on, just in case it does have to go into the law if things get far further and out of control. So that's the first thing you should do if it's really serious. Now, a couple of things you could do to try and prevent it. First of all, with your social media, make sure you've got privacy. Come on, spit it out. Settings on which privacy settings you want, so people can only see the content you want them to see. The other thing as well, you need to really think about what sort of content you're putting out there. I mean, like, because some content is definitely going to have backlash. Oh my god, that's disgusting. You're definitely going to get caned for that. For example, I do martial arts and MMA, and I'm a strong believer that MMA is very good for street self-defense. No way, man. MMA is not good for self-defense. I'm a street fighter, and I'll poke you in the eye and chop you in the foot and kick you in the nuts and stamp out your knee. Now, a lot of people don't believe it's good for street self-defense, so I often get loads of comments saying that, like, I don't know what I'm on about. You don't know what you're on about. Things like that. Now, I could easily fly off the handle about these comments, but sometimes I like to just try and, instead of going mad at them, like, how dare you write that at me, and start going off into one, I try and bring it back a little bit and try and think, well, hang on, do they have a good point? Or I reply to them and just try and be as polite as possible and try and find out why they feel that way and try and start a conversation rather than an argument. And believe it or not, sometimes you can actually sway people around. Yeah, you have a good point. MMA does work in that situation. Because they're thinking it's a sensitive subject and I'm attacking them, when I'm not attacking them, I'm just got my own opinion on the situation, on the topic. So sometimes that can work. Don't get me wrong, there are going to be other occasions where someone's just going to literally type something stupid like, you know what I mean. Now in them cases, just delete them. Don't bother responding, just delete them or completely ignore it, let it fly over your head. Now, there's an old saying in England, sticks and stones might break my bones, but chains and whips excite me. Really? No, I'm joking. Now, sticks and stones might break my bones, but names will never hurt me. Now, it is true. Like, at the end of the day, a lot of these people, you're never going to meet them, you don't know who they are. If they just drop in one or two mean comments, let it fly over your head. Who cares? It's not going to affect you, it's not going to hurt you. Don't let it get to you. If it's persistent, then you do what I said at the start of the video and make sure you tell someone and get it dealt with properly. Go to the authorities. Respect my authority! Now, when I first started YouTube, straight away I got someone messaging me saying, "Oh, look, there's another next Shane Faison." Like, some fight tips bloke, I don't really know who he's all about, some YouTuber or something. No way, Shane Faison's the best YouTuber out there. Fight tips is the bomb. But anyway, I was thinking I'm more like an Icy Mike sort of bloke. I mean, I've got the beard coming on, and in a few years' time I'm going to be bald anyway, so I'm probably going to look like him or mistaken like him. Short, angry, I could see the resemblance. Only joking, Mike. Anyway, so going off topic completely there, but reining it back in, yes, make sure you go to the police if it gets serious. If it's not too serious, just delete them or let it fly over your head. Don't let silly names get you down. If there is something what does offend you and does affect you quite bad, instead of ranting back or nasty comment back to it, sit, take a breather, delete them, forget about them, move on. Now, another thing you can always do, if it does persist or you just feel like it's getting on top of you, turn social media off for a little while. Get away from it for a bit. Turn off your phone, turn off your laptop, stay away from it for a little while. Hey, where'd you go? Of course, when you go back to it, it might still be there for a bit, but at least you get a little bit of a breather away from it. If it's getting to you one day whilst you're trying to get it sorted out or resumed, just come away from it for a bit. Now, if none of that works, you could just watch more of my YouTube videos about how to fight and go beat them up and sort it out. No, I'm only joking. Anyway, thanks for watching and I'll see you all soon.